Hello and welcome, everyone. We're so excited to announce something really special from the China OBGYN network, the very first AI clinical application case competition. Look, if you're out there using AI to innovate and really push the boundaries of patient care, then this is absolutely for you. In the next few minutes, we're going to walk you through everything you need to know to jump in and be a part of this. You know, this quote really sums it all up. Through competition, we promote learning. Through learning, we promote practice. It's our guiding principle, really. We truly believe that the fastest way to advance clinical care is by sharing what actually works. That's what this whole competition is about, taking your amazing individual breakthroughs and turning them into a huge, nationwide wave of learning and better practice for everyone.
All right, we know you're busy, so we've broken this down into 4 simple parts to get you all the info you need fast. First, we'll talk about innovating with AI, then how to put together your case study. After that, we'll get into the nitty-gritty of submission. And finally, we'll cover the judging and the incredible impact you can have. Let's get to it.
Okay, first up, innovating with AI. So what's the big idea here? Well, it's all about harnessing the incredible power of AI to solve those real-world, everyday clinical challenges that we all face. So our goal, it's actually pretty simple. We want to create a space, a platform, where we can find and shine a spotlight on those truly outstanding cases where AI is making a real, tangible difference. The idea is to share these incredible successes so that more and more professionals like you can master and start using these new applications in your own work. So you might be wondering, is this for me? Absolutely. We're calling on professionals from all across the field. So whether you're an OBGYN or a reproductive clinician, a physician, a researcher, or even a teaching professional, basically, if you are innovating in this space, we want to hear from you. This invitation is for you. And what kinds of cases are we looking for? Honestly, the sky's the limit. We're talking about AI-assisted imaging, digging into medical records, planning surgeries, crunching research data, or even managing patient education. If you're using AI in an innovative way, we want to see it. Seriously, we welcome any and all new applications. Okay, so now that you've probably got some ideas swirling around, let's get practical. Let's talk about how to actually craft your case study. Think of this next part as your blueprint for putting together a submission that's really going to wow our judges. We've laid out a super clear 5-part structure for your video submission. It's a great way to tell your story. You'll start with the background, the clinical pain point you were trying to solve. Then introduce the AI tool and how you used it. Next, walk us through your step-by-step workflow. Then comes the big one. Show us the outcome, the quantified value. And finally, wrap it all up with a summary and a little bit about how this could be scaled up. If you follow this structure, your case is going to be incredibly clear and impactful. Trust me. All right, let's quickly cover the technical details, the boring but important stuff. We want your work to look as good as it is, so please keep your video to under 8 minutes. For resolution, we're looking for 1080p or higher, and the format should be MP4. As for file size, try to keep it under 1 gigabyte, but if you can get it under 500 megs, that's even better. Okay, creative part is covered, now for the logistics, submission essentials. This is just a quick guide to make sure you get your entry to us correctly and on time. All right, if there's one thing you write down, make it this date, June 30th, 2026. That is the final deadline for all submissions. So go ahead, pull out your phone, mark your calendars right now. And when your video is all polished and ready to go, where do you send it? Right here. Just email it to obgy2000@yapo.com. Yep, it's that easy. Now, a quick favor to ask that'll help our team out a ton. Please use these naming formats. For the email subject, just put the competition title and then your full name. And for the video file itself, please name it with your full name, your affiliation, and then the title of your case. This will help us keep everything organized, and we'd really appreciate it. All right, last section. Let's talk about the why. Why should you participate? Because this is so much more than just a competition. This is about the incredible recognition you'll receive and the real national impact your work can have. A competition is only as good as its judges, right? So you're probably asking, who's on the evaluation committee? Well, we are absolutely honored to have a panel of some of the most distinguished experts in the field leading the charge. First up, we're thrilled to have Professor Duan Tao from Shanghai East Hospital Tongji University. He's a true leader in our field, and his expertise is just incredible. We're also incredibly lucky to be joined by Professor Zhang Boren. He's not only the chief physician at Xiamen Chenggung Memorial Hospital, but also the founding president of the Taiwan Society of Perinatal Medicine. What an honor!
And rounding out this amazing panel is Professor Gong Xiaoming, the chief expert at the Wowie Center for Minimally Invasive and Non-Invasive Treatment. When it comes to innovative applications, his perspective is truly second to none.
So, what are these experts going to be looking for? This is key. The criteria are really weighted toward real-world application. Take a look. Practicality, that's a massive 40% of the score. And right behind it is the outcome, at 30%. What does that tell you? It means we are laser-focused on solutions that actually work and deliver real, measurable results. And the grand prize? What's the ultimate reward here? Well, it's way more than just an award to put on your shelf. The winning cases will be invited for national promotion. Think about that. We're talking about a massive platform for your work to be seen, to be adopted, and to be celebrated by colleagues all across the country. Okay, before we wrap up, just a few quick but super important reminders. First, all entries have to be your original work. That's a must. Second, and this is crucial, please make sure all patient information is strictly anonymized. Protecting privacy is our top priority. And finally, just make sure you have the rights to all the materials you use in your video. No copyright issues, please. So the big question is, are you ready to advance clinical care? Are you ready to share your innovation? Because this isn't just about winning. It's about being part of a collective effort to push clinical care forward for the entire nation. This is your chance to make a really lasting contribution. So, one last time, here's that key information. Remember, submit by June 30th, 2026 to that email address. On behalf of the entire China OB-GYN network, thank you so much for your time. We are genuinely incredibly excited to see the groundbreaking work you're all doing. We can't wait to see your submission.